For Zachary Jayne, a day on Mount Bachelor is nothing new. The Summit High grad grew up in Bend and on the mountain.
He was passionate about the sport and very disciplined and was very curious. He spent a lot of time in those first years asking questions.
Zach moved from LA to Bend at the age of 11. Having grown up primarily a surfer and skateboarder, Zachary's transition to snow sports was a dramatic shift that would unexpectedly shape his future.
Initially, I picked up cross-country running in middle school, and I just didn't really have the skills for that or the lung capacity. But I started training for track in the winter, cross training with Nordic skiing, and that's what a lot of my teammates were doing. And I never went back to track.
Growing up with asthma, the switch from pavement to powder became permanent.
A lot of athletes that come into Nordic skiing are looking for immediate results, and I think Zach took his time, followed the process, developed fitness, power, and especially ski skills over the course of a few years, and gradually moved up through the field.
Zach's patience and commitment led to a state championship in his senior year at Summit High. However, it hasn't been an easy journey for Zach.
It would be hard to say that I anticipated he would achieve what he's accomplished at this point. I wouldn't have doubted it, but I wouldn't have predicted it either.
He wasn't fast enough in high school.
I definitely think I grew as a skier my junior and senior year, but then I think a lot of the speed came in my first and second year of college.
With his high school years during the pandemic, no one wanted him on their team. He was rejected from every big college ski program until he landed at a small Division III school in Minnesota. Zach was developing into his own and breaking school records.
I would say the most difficult part is just following the process and sticking with it. Not really being the fastest skier out of high school, but it's pretty rewarding just starting to climb those ranks.
A year ago on his birthday, he received a call from the four-time defending national champions, the Utah Utes, and was asked to join the team. Soon after, he was selected to the U20 U.S. World Championship team.
And this year, I was lucky enough to represent the United States for Junior World Championships in Slovenia. And that was an amazing experience. Super awesome to be able to race with some of my fellow Americans against the rest of the world, essentially.
A breakout season for the 20-year-old. Not that long ago, he was the 3,000th ranked skier for his age. Now, he's ranked in the top 400 and racing for the U.S. Olympic ski team.
There are 27 people on the team, situated in A, B, or D team. A team being the team that races for the most part on the World Cup. And then the D team, which I'm a part of, is the development team, and that's younger, up-and-coming athletes.
He's shown through dedication, patience, and a lot of hard work, you can accomplish those dreams you had as a kid. Zach is back on Mount Bachelor, the place where his whole journey began, and he brought some friends.
The U.S. ski team has a tradition to come to Bend, Oregon every single year for the past 10 or 15 years. And I've always kind of unofficially joined their practices, been in awe of the team, and it is an amazing feeling to be a part of the team, especially at home.
It's super cool to see a local kid kind of in the big game and come back home. And I think it's super cool for the younger generation to see, because I know he's got a lot of friends here and a lot of younger kids look up to him. And it's pretty sweet to have a local kid for the young ones.
And while this is a full circle moment for Zach, when it comes to the line from start to finish, for him, it's just the beginning.
I think the sky's the limit, and he does have high goals. He's achieved some of them, and I suspect he's still working on a few more. But I'll leave it up to Zach to find his ceiling.
It's just starting. Is that there's so much more to do, so many more places to go, so many more things to do. It's a journey and it takes a long time. So if you're not super fast out of high school, or if you have a ways to go, you think, keep going, because there's definitely a long way to go.
Steele Haugen, Central Oregon Daily News.